Hi everybody, my name is Maria Sims and I am 34 years old. I am from Waco, Texas and have been here my whole life. So I do not reside in Lubbock, but I do attend online. I'm a full remote student. I'm married to my high school sweetheart. We are about to celebrate 13 years of marriage, 20 years being together. We met in high school. I was a freshman, he was a sophomore, and we've been together ever since. I have two children, a soon-to-be 14-year-old son, and then our daughter is 10. So it is a journey, definitely a journey. Parenting, it's different having been a teenager, but then raising them it's a journey. We also have two dogs. I am not big on spending a lot for purebred dogs. I'm more of the rescue type. My dogs were free to me, and they are the cutest mutts ever. I have two girl dogs. Bella is a Shih Tzu long hair Chihuahua mix. She's 9. And Eva is 2. She just turned 2. She was actually a quarantine puppy, like quarantine babies. She's a quarantine puppy. I got her the year that COVID hit, and that actually is what saved her because she was a really snappy puppy, but because I was able to be home and everything was shut down and we never returned back to work that semester, I was able to stay home and train her, and she's the best lab mix you could ever have. She's half chocolate lab, half Great Pyrenees, so she's a big girl. So we have a big one and a little one, and of course the little one runs the big one, like most little dogs. I am a senior at Texas Tech this year. Thank God. It has been a long, hard journey. I watched another student's video prior to this, and I totally can relate. I started back going to school here in our local community college. It's called McLennan Community College here in Waco. They're a great school, one of the top ranked community colleges in Texas. And I went back there to receive my associate's degree, pick back up in school, and I returned back in 2016. I started back just taking one course at a time because I was paying out of pocket for it. And then my high school counselor, I found out that she was working in the financial aid office here at MCC, and she was like, hey, don't you work for Waco ISD? I work for my local school district. And I told her yes, and she informed me that there was an exemption for paraprofessionals and teacher associates who work in the classroom. And so after that, I was able to afford, because I was exempt, my tuition was exempt, I was able to afford to go full-time. So I started going and attending full-time while also working full-time. And that has made my journey really speed up, and I'm so thankful for that. I got my associates last spring and started last year in the fall at Texas Tech, and I am on track to graduate this spring coming up. So I'm super excited about that. My major is university studies. My concentrations are human development and family studies, personal finance, and political science. I know it's kind of a wide range of things, but I didn't want to be limited to just one thing. Even though my goal is to teach, I've been working for the school district, like I said, for some years now. I started there in 2016 also, and my long-term goals, I feel like I have what it takes to be a principal, and maybe even beyond that. I love my district. I'm a product of my district, and I feel like it really just needs a lot of help in a lot of areas. And so my lifetime career goal would be to give back to my community and just do my work. That my work being into pouring into other children in my community, those who go without and those who really rely on the public school system to really push them further in life. Besides raising my own kids, that's my passion, and I love what I do. Can't wait to have my own classroom, but this year I'm actually working on the behavior team at my elementary campus. So I run the ISS in-school suspension classroom, and I actually enjoy it. I enjoy working with the kids who can have a hard time sometimes working on their own and being in a classroom for 8 hours a day with the same group of people every day. It's not for everybody, and sometimes that can get them in trouble, but I enjoy working with them and seeing their progress and getting them to learn certain coping skills and studying skills so that they can be emerged into the classroom and succeed. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes to make sure I don't forget anything. My hobbies include gardening. Love gardening, love being outside. I like hiking, just seeing different gardens. There's a restaurant in Fort Worth that I went to over the summer. I can't remember the name of it, but they are famous for their outdoor garden area and sitting area. You can go out there and sit also and eat, and it's so super nice. So beautiful, very peaceful. I find a lot of peace in just being outdoors and being with my plants and doing yard work. So that's one of my favorite pastimes. And just being with my family and traveling, seeing new things. My husband and I didn't get to travel a ton as kids, and so we do our best to take our kids different places and catch flights and do stuff that we never got to do. So I chose Texas Tech because of it being diverse, and I wanted to just mention that I, since starting and since transferring at Tech, I've felt just very welcomed, very supported. I enjoy seeing and meeting different people of different ages, different backgrounds in my classes. Even though they're online, I enjoy videos like this because I can actually put a face with a name and kind of see people's personalities come through the videos. And it was important for me to come back because my kids are watching me and my husband roots me on. They're my motivation, but I didn't want to be a hypocrite and expect my kids to go to college, and myself had never finished. And so I'm looking forward to being able to walk across the stage and see all my hard work pay off. I sacrificed a lot of time with my family and just doing homework every evening after working all day. It's a sacrifice, but I know that it'll be something that they'll be so proud of me for come the spring. Fingers crossed everything goes well, right? So in regards to making toast, mine is very simple. I like to make mine in the pan, and I like, because I do try to count calories and kind of watch what I eat because I love bread. Sara Lee has a really good 45 calorie bread. Y'all may not be interested, but if you are, it's really good. I butter both sides of my bread and then put it in the pan, and I let it toast on each side for about a minute and a half. I don't always put jelly on my toast, but when I do use grape jelly. I've had apple butter before. It's really good too. But yeah, other than that, I'm not too fancy. I've never had French toast. I heard it was good. I heard that there were really easy recipes on Pinterest. Haven't tried them because I do try to stay away from bread because it is a weakness of mine. So I look forward to talking to you guys again, and maybe even just working alongside each other or whatever, sharing ideas and supporting each other throughout the course. So good luck to you all. Bye.